Oh, you beat me by a second.
All right. You got Kenji petting me. Cool, cool, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and open up. I always tell people take screenshots of things as you're doing them, and I've been taking some screenshots of my results with trading using the options domination model, okay, the platform, and it's been very, very exciting, very exciting. And before I had never done this, okay, and I've been doing this for about what 45 days at the most, right? It's probably closer to 30. And I went from doing a lot of $5 trades, and you'll see here how I kind of progressed, and I still go back and forth, but
okay.
The results
can we clarify something? Can we clarify why you're doing $5 trades? It's because we are trying to pretend like Kevin is the average person.
Yes.
He doesn't have money. He's just trying to make money right now. He doesn't know about how to do any of this stuff. eBay has banned him. Amazon hates him. He's overseas. His credit cards are banned. What can he possibly do in life? That's why he does $5 trades.
Yes. So exactly. So when we started doing this, I did it from a standpoint of somebody who, let's say, they only had not a lot of money to start out with, not a lot of money to get going with, and wanted to ramp up an account and see how we could do with this. And to be honest, my first couple of trades were not so good until I went back to the training and saw something I missed and said, whoa, okay, I missed that. And 4 trades in, it was Win City. So here's some snapshot of my trades, guys, and I've made sure that whenever I take snapshots, I love seeing losses because it kind of gives you an idea of the averages. But these are all $5 trades, and what you're seeing here is $5 right here is the investment, and here's the payout, $8.50. Can you guys all see that? And you'll see 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That means I made $3.50 every single time. Now there's a couple losses here, all right, but these are 15 trades, and out of those 15 trades, I'm winning on average 12 to 13 out of 15 trades, guys. That is insane. I've never seen anything like that before. So let me move on and show you some more. This is actually another snapshot. We got another loss in here and a tie, but overall we got 13 wins out of 15 trades. Those numbers are astronomical. Check this out. This is actually I was on a kick where I wanted to get actually 101 trades in a row, where I had spent $5 and made $3.50 100 times in a row without losing. I couldn't do it, but I got to somewhere around 60. Which is still very impressive, before I lost my first trade on that run. So insanity, guys. But there's a lot of you that are going to want to ramp things up, and I'll show you this. All right, so here we go. We're ramping it up to $20 trades, okay? We have $20 trades. There's a couple ties in here. Let me see if there's a loss on this one. There's no loss here. I tried to make sure I included losses, Hitesh. Okay.
Yep, I see that.
Sorry about that. So $20 trade, $14 in profit, okay? So on this page right here, we've got 13 wins and 2 ties, which means I'm not out anything, I didn't lose anything, I just tied on it, okay? So that's 13 trades. Guys, that's $182 in this trading span of what, an hour or so? If you look at the timestamp on here, it's about an hour-ish. Let's move on. Let's take a look at some more. Okay, so I got a couple losses here, and this spans, check this out, this spans actually like 15 minutes of trading. Okay, 15 minutes of trading. Can you guys see this? The timestamp on here, 05:24, and then I move up to 05:44. So what are you going to do with that? It's like 20 minutes, right? And let's take a look at the profits here. I've got...
By the way, if you guys don't understand what's going on here, that's totally fine. This is a marketing strategy where we completely confuse people first, and then we try explaining what it is, and then you're like, oh, these people are amazing. They explained this really complex thing to me. So that's really what we're doing right now.
Yeah. So this is $182 in profits that I made, and I'm sorry, my dog's sneezing in the background. There's $189 in profits that I made here in like 20 minutes. And this is really to kind of show you guys what is possible with this. You're going to see a lot of videos coming out and a lot of things coming out of me showing you more on this, but just know we've got a trading platform in place that actually works. I like this snapshot too because I've got some losses in here. But these are, I'm going to go back, these are $50 trades, right? So if I make a $50 trade, I actually, if I win that trade and I'm correct saying that the market's going to go up or the market's going to go down, and when I say I'm correct, what I mean is I look at my signals. I look at my signals, and if it says if it says trade,
don't confuse them with signals, because then they won't understand what signals mean. Let's go back and explain a little bit what's really going on. Okay, what trading even means first. What basically is happening is you see those flags over there, those flags of this world, of different nations. That's over there showing what currencies are being traded. Okay, but we're not doing forex trading. Okay, we are not doing actual forex trading. What we're doing is we're doing binary option trading, where essentially we are predicting whether the market, whether the price is going to be above a certain point or below a certain point in the near future. So when you see that word put with the red arrow, that's basically Kevin saying that in a certain period of time, let's say 5 minutes from now, this particular currency pair is going to be lower than what it is at this point. And you see that when he's correct, he says he puts $50, and when he's correct, he makes $85. So he's not having to deal with buying a currency and then waiting for the price changes and putting in stop losses and making a trade on that and stuff. That's not what's going on here. This is a very, very, very simplistic version of it. It's basically called binaries because you only have two options. Okay. Now, like all other things in life, this requires some navigation through it. Okay, because there are a lot of people who try trading and a lot of people who lose money doing it, just like a lot of people try to do e-commerce and they lose money doing it, or try to make money online, they lose money doing it, until you have a very, very good system and a platform that makes sure that you're actually going to be successful. Okay, now there are three ways to make sure that you're successful. The first one is to make sure that you're winning majority of the time. That's basically what Kevin is showing you. He's showing you that majority of the time he's winning. He's winning like 80% or more of the times, actually more like 90%, but this is for the sake of simplicity and conservatism. So if you're winning 80% of the time, then you're going to be successful, because as long as you're making the same volume of trade, then you're going to be successful with a profitable win rate like that. That's the first thing. The second thing is, this is the fun part. Okay, so follow along with us on this, and this is why we didn't launch this in the beginning, why we had to wait until this moment. Okay, what if we could make it so that you could trade but not with your own money, which means when you won you got to keep the money, but when you lost you didn't lose your money? Would that not be pretty much insane? And that is pretty much we are trying to set up for you guys with this. And when I say trying to set it up for you, it's more like it's already been set up. We're already running some tests on it. This is what Kevin is showing you. He's been running a test on this. Actually, Kev, I'm going to give you the link to my account screenshot quick here if you want to share that with people. There, I just put it in the chat in the box within GoToWebinar. If you want to click on that, you can open that on the screen.
Yeah.
And let me clarify a few of the things. This is not going to be, and what Kevin was showing was $5 accounts and things like that. Here's one of my accounts, as you can see. That's one of my accounts there with the $130,000. I obviously don't do $5 trades. I do different level trades, but I'm not a good test subject because I've done this before. So that's why Kevin is a great test subject, because he's doing it the way that everybody else would be doing it as well. And what we have basically come to is a point where you guys can trade. You can do it without risk. You can do it purely with profits. And while you're doing this and making money with this, you will also be making money on the affiliate side, which is the other reason why we're talking about it on this webinar. Okay, so Kevin isn't the only person that has been trained on this. There are a few other people that we have walked through the strategy and the training and things like that. And we have basically made it completely hands-free. All you guys have to do is one or two things. Get on a webinar, and we get on a webinar together, and we make money together on the webinar. It'd be like this. It'd be like if we got on a webinar, and we all put up items for sale on eBay, and we all sold the items for sale on eBay while we were still made money. Okay, that's basically what we're aiming to do. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing that we're trying to do, that we're aiming for, is trying to make it completely hands-free for you guys. Okay, because we all know how much people love automate stuff. I don't think anybody else loves automation as much as I do. So we're trying to make it hands-free. And there's nobody in this world who loves risk-free stuff as much as Roger does. So we're trying to make it completely risk-free for you guys as well. So on the product side of things, you basically only have to guess, is the market value of this particular currency pair, like you see there, USD JPY, those are the flags of United States and Japan, is the USD JPY pair going to be cheaper or more expensive? Is the price value going to be higher or lower 5 minutes from now or a minute from now? Okay, and that's exactly what Kevin is doing there. So he said the value is going to be less than what it is right now in 1 minute. You see that it was 103.724, and then it changed to 103.721 when the market closed exactly 1 minute later. You see that's 2 o'clock and 8 minutes and 13 seconds, and it closes at 2 o'clock and 9 minutes and 13 seconds. And he basically made $350 in that 1 minute period. Okay, so in that 60 seconds, he made $350. The one below that, he also made $350 in 60 seconds. And the one below that, he made $350 in 5 minutes. Okay, as you can see, they were all done on the same day. Actually, this was on 28th, and the other two were on the 29th, so day before yesterday. And that's basically what this whole new thing is. It's like one of those things that people haven't heard about. It's kind of like the Genesis app or even eBay in some ways. If you ask the average person who's shopping at Walmart, you go to them and you show them the Genesis app and you go, hey, did you know that you can make money while you're shopping here? They're going to be like, what? No. Like, obviously they don't know. 99.9% of the people don't know about it. This is one of those things. 99% of the people out there just don't know about it. And those who do know about it usually don't have the right approach and strategy to it. Exactly how DSD works. People who do know about eBay and selling don't know about all the ins and outs and all the tricks to it. And those who do know all the ins and outs and the tricks to it, they don't have the power of the entire platform like we have in DSD. So that is basically what options domination is. It's the next step beyond DS domination, because in DS domination, you're still exchanging time for money. And here we're going to be exchanging money for money, hopefully some money for a lot more money. And that's what options domination does. Okay, now we'll have a whole other session about how options work and what options are and all that good stuff. We can talk about that. It's fun financial stuff. But I think the more pertinent question is going to be, how is this stuff going to work? How do we make it risk-free for you? How quickly do we get paid out on this? When do we get started with this, and so on? And of course, how does DSD fit into this whole picture? So here's how DSD fits into this whole picture. We are going to be importing everybody who is in DS domination. We're going to be importing all of you guys into this new options domination system, where we actually have not just a product where you make money without recruiting, you also make money without recruiting on the compensation plan. Okay, and if you were on the webinar in July, we kind of went over it and I showed you guys some of the numbers that we had projected. But basically, we're going to have a compensation plan that's never been done before in history, where everybody in the company actually does receive some payout every single month. And it's possible to make a lot of money without recruiting, but if you do recruit, if you do actively go out there and an affiliate, then you make a lot more money. Again, though, I want to emphasize, you do not need to at all even think about the affiliate side with this, because you can purely be making money just on the member side, just on the product side, exactly how we have it in DSD domination right now. Okay, now the risk-free trades that I mentioned is basically a system that it's basically something that we have been able to negotiate because of the massive power that we have right now. We have been able to negotiate certain things with different brokers out there. All of the brokers that we work with are completely regulated and compliant, and so we have no problem with that at all. And we've actually been able to negotiate something called risk-free trades for you guys. Okay, and it's going to allow you guys to take some trades without risking your actual money. Okay, when you see this, that Kevin took a trade with $100 investment and got a payout of 170, you will actually be able to take a $100 trade, but if you lost that trade, you would not lose the $100. Okay, now that's not going to happen forever. It's going to be for a short time. But the primary thing there is this: if you could take, let's say, 4 risk-free trades with $100, you could make a potential $280, and you would not have to actually risk your money at all. Okay, and you could just pull that out. You can pull your $100 back out, and then you can go ahead and just trade with the $280 that you made. Okay, that's basically what we had Kevin doing. That's why he was doing all those $5 trades, because he wanted to see what would happen with the $5 trades if he could do it with very small volumes. So To summarize all of this is we have a new thing which makes sure that you make money without having to recruit anybody on the customer side, without having to make any sales, without having to do anything else. Okay. On the affiliate side, who's interested about hearing about the affiliate side? Because if like 95% of people on this webinar are purely just our customers, then I don't want to even talk about the affiliate side. But if you're interested about the affiliate side and trying to understand it, we'll go over that a bit.
Real quick, Hitesh, before you move into that, I want to say this. So you guys usually, if you talk to me, if you see me on a webinar, if you see a video of mine, I'm pretty low key. It takes a lot to get me excited about anything. It takes a lot because I've been in this industry for a while. I've seen so many things. We've done so many things. It takes a lot to get me excited about a product. And I haven't been this excited in I don't know how long. It's my excitement level for this is insane. And I'll tell you, these $5 trades that I love to take, the real reason why I love to take these is, one, it simulates what the person can do walking into this if they have a small budget, okay? But two, more importantly, for me, it's scalable. Whenever you're doing a business model, one of the first things you want to look at is this business model scalable? Meaning, can I do something on a small level and get those same results on a big level? Can I make this and ramp this up to a giant business? And if you can, and with this business model, yes, you can. You can take $5 trades and you can take $500 trades. That is a scalable business model. So if you're winning on the micro level, you can go win on the macro level. And if you see this $500 trades right here, this is like $500 worth of profit in a matter of minutes. So I can't stress how just revolutionary this product will be once we bring it to the market, number one. But number two, this is a scalable business model. You can always take it bigger. You can always have a bigger business over time with this business model, and you can't say that for every other industry that's out there. We have caps on us, we have limitations as people, but with this, your limitations, and for the most part, are removed. You can do $5 trades or $500 trades. You can make $100, or you can make $10,000 in that same period.